CanaGamers come. They come and go. They come and go. Welcome to episode 13 of
CanaGamers.
And it's lucky number 13.
Oh, good. I'm scared.
I kind of told Sean that if we got to 13 that I would say that because I used to do that on every show.
It's a scary number.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky.
And this would probably be the last show ever.
Really?
No.
I had a moose named Lucky once.
You lived in Alaska? I thought you lived in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, we flew him up for the day.
Flew him up to Alaska or from up to San Francisco?
It was a round trip. It was a round trip, man.
I'm confused. Anyway, today on the show we're going to be discussing games. What a surprise.
Whoa!
Yep.
Amazing!
Exactly. Energy drink of the week!
Kind of.
Well, it's got caffeine. Dr. Pepper. Drink yours now.
Not just Dr. Pepper. Mike's Dr. Pepper.
And it's since 1885.
Yeah. 710 milliliter.
It's good. It's got a white cap and we mixed them up earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I could be drinking Mike's spit.
Well, mine's clearly labeled.
Now. Alright, so what have you been playing this week? All of this week. All of the last 2 weeks, because we didn't have a show last week.
Fallout 3.
That's it?
Grand Theft Auto 4.
That's it?
I watched Shannon play that game that
Battlestar Galactrix?
Yeah, thank you.
No! Puzzle Quest Galactrix. Not
Shit.
Battlestar Galactica.
I just knew
It's a
it
great
was
show.
I've been so prepared that it's unreal.
Okay. Fallout 3.
Quite enjoyable. I think I've been over this though.
Well, what have you done lately in it?
I've got to
Any cool stories?
got to Rivet City.
Rivet City, is that the one on the boat?
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I got all this progress and I talked to almost everyone in the city, and then I got a little rambunctious and I started picking rocks because my skill went up high enough, and I just went in everywhere, and everyone in the city started hating me. And they,
you didn't save before?
yeah, and they shot at me, and so now I basically have to start over. But see, yeah, apparently breaking into everyone's house is frowned upon.
Yeah, if you're gonna break into people's houses, don't get caught.
That's probably the first rule of anything.
The first rule of Fight Club.
Is to talk about Fight Club.
No, it's just not break into people's houses.
Oh.
But Fallout 3 is, again, my favorite game
Yes.
of last year.
It carries over to this year.
And we have some news about Fallout 3 in the news, CanaGamers news show.
I'm gonna
Coming
wait.
up.
I'm gonna wait for that.
Some news in every CanaGamers news show about Fallout 3. But anyway, there is some news. What else did you play? You played some Grand Theft Auto 4, finally.
Finally.
Thank you to
Steve. Steve O'Rama. Steve. Thumbs up to Steve. I think we've thanked Steve enough. We can move on. Thanks, Steve.
So what did you think of a actual playable copy of GTA 4?
Fantastic, except I don't have a big screen like you do, so I have my old boob tube. But I'm working on hooking the PlayStation 3 up to my computer, playing in some high def.
And we know it's working. It's just we gotta figure out the audio.
Puzzles. But anyways, I'm excited. But what I've played is great. No more freezing, no more worrying. Just a whole lot of killing hookers.
Yeah.
That's
Killing hookers is the best thing in the world.
I think they should just make Grand Theft Auto hookers.
They're just killing hookers.
Killing hookers.
That way we can have like the media all over it and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I mean,
We shouldn't kill hookers. They're good for us.
well, I mean, now I mean, as I think we went not last week, but the previous show at Lanopolis,
Which was a great time.
which was fun. We have an event coming up actually.
Yeah. Stay tuned at the end of the show.
Yeah. What's with the penis?
Oh, the penis. If you saw the news show last week, we had the little thing about the guy that stands naked and wiggles his penis around. Luckily, most of it was caught by our frame here. But a little bit got kind of on the camera there.
Little peep shot of that.
Oops! I hope you enjoyed it. as much as Mike did. So, I'm
writing a book on it, actually.
Yeah, you probably are. It's hot coffee meets hot
Booby.
booby. No, it's not really anything to do with booby. Anyways, what was I playing this week?
I think you're playing something.
Puzzle Quest Galactrix.
No, that wasn't it.
That was it. That was it.
Really?
I love it.
Where have I been?
You were too busy playing Fallout 3.
Oh yeah, that's where it was.
Which I don't blame you for. Puzzle Quest Galactrix.
It seems to hook you.
It hooks. It hooked me.
I haven't been hooked yet.
That's because you've been watching over someone's shoulder.
This is true.
It takes a little bit to get into. Like, I was completely hooked on Puzzle Quest, the original one, and I loved it on the Nintendo DS. I loved it on the Xbox Live Arcade. I had it on both of them, and I was hooked. I loved it. I was worried about Galactrix because they put more stuff into it. All these different types of puzzles.
More is good, though.
More is good eventually. Because at first, it's just really difficult. And I'm sure Shannon has a point of view of that. Don't move it.
That was the yes?
That was a yes. But at first, it's just very frustrating. Because they don't give you an easy way in.
No.
Kind of like going on a date.
The main puzzle aspect of the game is really fun. And it's a little bit more complicated than normal Puzzle Quest, because in normal Puzzle Quest, when you do matches of gems, or whatever they are in the game, things will fall down from the top.
Weird.
In Galactrix, when you do matches, whatever motion that you had the piece go to make the match, is the motion that the puzzle pieces will come onto the board.
Oh.
So you have not only a strategic thing with where you got rid of things and how, but also how they'll move in which direction.
Yeah, I see how this is going.
So if you see like there's a bunch of bombs on this side of the playfield, you don't want to move a piece going this way so that the bombs come up this way and then add to the other bombs that are there and then give your opponent more bombs to play with.
So what you're saying
to kill
is
you.
Move the gem this way. Shitstorm comes with it.
Exactly. In that direction.
In that direction.
So you have to keep that in mind while you're playing.
Ooh.
Also, during the game, there's other things that you do with the gem matching, like to get resources so that you can then later craft items or sell them to get money. And then there's also unlocking kind of like Stargates, if you ever seen Stargate. They're like portal gates to get to other galaxies.
I've played Portal too.
Kind of like Portal, I guess. If Portal had a puzzle where you had to do a puzzle each time you made a portal.
Wait, yeah, no, but Portal.
I'm just confusing you. But once you get your head wrapped around all these little puzzle games, it hooks you. Shit. And once you get the actual hacking the portal gates is extremely difficult.
Yeah, they've been driving me crazy.
Yeah, Marge is frustrated.
I really am.
Frustrated picture of Marge. Yeah, everyone's complaining about that. It's a normal thing. Those are extremely difficult. They don't give you enough time because it's a time thing. And if you don't have the best computer in the world, there's kind of like a slowdown. Did you get a slowdown when matching gems sometimes?
No, my computer's awesome.
That was scary.
Marge has a computer. Anyways, mine would have issues sometimes, and it was complicated. One thing I do wish it had support for is the controller.
Oh,
Microsoft controller. You can't use it at all, even as a mouse.
Oh no.
I think there's a hack that I can do to make it a mouse, but
better make it.
I think there is, but I think I'll look into that. But I'm interested to see how it plays on the Xbox Live Arcade when it comes out, and I'll talk about that in the news show, because there's a date for that now.
We have a news show?
We have a news show, CanaGamers News, news.canagamers.com. Anyway,
go there now.
I love the game. I would suggest buying it. There's an issue with the Nintendo DS version.
Oh, because it's Nintendo.
There's loading times. on a cartridge.
Oh.
Remember the loading times you get on UMDs or CDs or even Xbox 360 and PS3?
Yeah.
Because they're CDs?
Yeah, because it has to read.
Yeah.
It's a bleeping cartridge.
It's a bleeping cartridge.
Yeah.
It's got loading times and people are getting annoyed. It's kind of like SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, 2009.
Best game ever.
So many loading times, people are frustrated.
I took a guess.
But it was a good game. That's another game I've been playing this week. It's a good segue.
Oh, well, good.
Another one of my favorite games I've actually gone back to and played some is SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. And that's because soon, WWE Legends of Wrestlemania is coming out.
And it's going to be like old school?
Yeah, it's. I played the demo. The demo's out now. So anyone on the Xbox 360 can play it. I think it's out now for the PS3.
Is there going to be Doink?
No.
Big Boss Man?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
I'm not sure about that one either. Yokozuna.
Bret
Hart.
Bret Hart.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
IRS?
He's gotta be there. If he's not, I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
Should be. I will say yes in the corner of the screen with a picture if IRS is there.
Okay.
And the other guys that used to set.
Okay.
All right. There's also one big feature that I'm very happy about, and that's that you can import all the wrestlers from SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 into Legends of Wrestling.
That's a good idea.
So you'll have all the legends that are in the game, which is about 30 to 40 wrestlers.
Right on.
Plus the 40 to 50 wrestlers that are in in SmackDown vs.
So
Raw.
you could have your Andre the Giant versus
Big Show.
Big Show. That would be awesome.
Very much so.
I'd sit back and watch that.
People were a little disappointed that there was no legends in the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 game. That's because of the WrestleMania thing.
Of course.
One thing I was worried about for WrestleMania, the Legends of WrestleMania game, was the gameplay, the controls.
Oh yes.
Because they've gone to a different gameplay so that anyone can pick up and play. Instead of using the thumbsticks to grapple and to punch, I guess, thumbsticks to grapple and move. You're using A and B. It's going back to the old SmackDown games.
It's not necessarily that bad.
It's really hard to get back into when you're so used to a more elaborate control system. But the thing that saves it is they've implemented a new feature that I've not seen before since Legends of Wrestling game from Acclaim. And that is chain wrestling.
Oh, is that when you have a chain, you're swinging it?
No, not a chain. No, it wasn't like Hercules.
Oh.
He used to do that. No, actually, what happens is when you go for a grapple move, or just a grapple move, I go and grapple you.
Shh! Don't tell them that. You do that.
And I choose a move that I do, right?
All right.
It then puts a circle on the screen, and while you're going into the move, it'll say one of the face buttons to hit, like X, Y, or anything like that.
Yes.
If you hit it, whoever hits it first, out of the two people facing off, they get to do whatever move.
They get to do whatever they want to you.
It's basically, if I was putting on a power slam, I would go for the power slam, but if the guy pressed the button before I did, he would reverse it, and then go into his move. But then the circle would give you another button.
To reverse it?
To reverse his move. So you could go back and forth reversing things. And it would be, that's what chain wrestling is if you keep on reversing things in a big sequence.
Just kick them.
Yes, but you can do that. But chain wrestling is really good, and they implemented that really well in Legends of Wrestling by Acclaim. This was not a WWE game. This was like a separate game.
From Acclaim.
I was really happy with it with Legends of Wrestling 2. Legend of Wrestling 3 I could never get into because it was too slow.
Slow paced.
But this game, for some reason they brought it into this game, and I hope that it's in SmackDown vs. Raw 2010.
We're hoping. We're praying.
With the elaborate controls. But yeah, that's my elaborate review of the demo.
So would you say it's everything you're expecting and hopefully more?
I don't like the control scheme except for the chaining, and that's the only reason I'm going to buy it, because I want to see if I can get into the controls that are there, the really simplified controls. if I can, that I'll enjoy the game because it looks nice. Also their pectorals, their whole chest looks like a caricature, and I think that was
a caricature.
yeah,
Oh.
a caricature. It looks very awkward, and I wish they would have gone with the more traditional SmackDown versus Raw look.
You mean muscles?
Well, they're too much in this.
Oh, well, you can never have too much muscle.
Look, they're too much.
Are those nipples?
Yeah. Honestly, what they should have done is just take the SmackDown versus Raw, the whole game, and package it as a Legends game.
So there would be a lot of rapping and...
No, it'd just be the same game, different wrestlers.
Oh, so here's
and
the ball, and you pour it in all
different
the
menu
goodies.
system, different arenas, but it would be the same engine, but add the chaining. The chaining's awesome. I love the chaining in this game.
I love the chaining too.
But is there any other games that we were playing?
Let me think about this. I've been playing Fallout 3.
Yep.
I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yep. Did you play any of the Call of Duty since?
I've been staring at it.
You've been staring at it.
Does that consider... Is that
No,
in any way...
no, but you will.
I have played it before.
You just got so many things to play.
I know, it's...
And you've got another game that you're going to play for next show.
Yeah, I rented... what did I rent?
Fox.
Dogs, that's right, dogs.
Dogs.
No.
Dogs. Hot
Dogs.
dogs.
Hot dogs.
No, you rented,
Hawks.
and I reviewed the demo last week.
And I was very excited.
You said in the store, you're really excited for the plane shooting.
Yeah, because I haven't seen a game like that come out in a long time. It's shooters,
Space
RPGs.
combat.
Yeah.
This
And
was kind of boring. But I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it.
I hopefully.
And I rented...
What did you rent?
Did I rent Street Fighter?
Yes.
Street Fighter!
I'm glad we have a secretary.
Yeah, we do. We have a March.
Alright.
Hi.
Hi.
But I guess I'm going to be trying Street Fighter. I've heard people that are not into fighting games have gotten into this game.
Well, it's probably because they had nothing else to play.
I wish they rented out the arcade stick with the game. You know, like the old school arcade thing.
Oh, yes. Well, you can go
Play with
down to any...
someone's knob.
I could go.
You play with your own knob.
Oh, that's kind of...
Yeah. So,
Yeah!
we're going to review that. We're going to try to do something special next week. But we can't really discuss it.
No.
So, if we're here next week...
Right here.
No, not here. But if we're somewhere next week...
Yeah.
If the show is shown next week at
Exactly.
CanaGamers.com, or episodes.canagamers.com, then we will be doing something special. If not, there is going to be another week off.
It's going to be exciting, so look forward to that week off or
Or something that we can't talk about.
Will we film the week off?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Well, I want to know now.
Well, you do know.
Oh.
They want to know now.
Oh. I'm with you. I don't know. Do I know?
Yes, you know.
Also,
I know.
Next week,
Wait.
along with those two games that we're reviewing, I'm going to review the demo of The Wheelman.
Oh, yes, with Vin Diesel.
Yes. And Chronicles of Riddick Butcher Bay.
With Vin Diesel.
Exactly, isn't that odd?
Couldn't they just make it one game?
No.
Chronicles of Riddick
Completely
Wheelman?
two different things.
I don't know. I'm confused.
So I'll have that. I'll probably get Mike to download some demo.
And I'll play
And
it.
he's going to be full of games this week.
Yeah, I'll be bloated.
And I'm going
moody.
to play more Galactrix because I love that game.
I'm going to have to try it too. So there you go.
Alright, so that, all you were expecting and more.
That should be, that's our
That's our catchphrase now.
That's our catchphrase.
Alright, so stay tuned. Next is the news.
Is it?
It just,
The 6 o'clock news?
yeah, it's
Is it
going to be
where-
at 6 o'clock. If you're
6
watching this at 7, you're screwed.
We're not going to be hit by the recession, right?
No.
Because, like, I
No,
know that...
we've already been hit by the recession.
Oh, yeah.
Hence Dr. Pepper, not energy drinks.
Of the week!
They're going to be confused when the news show comes up. Alright,
yeah.
so news show, go check that out at episodes.canagamers.com.
Are you reading a cue card?
Yes, it's just up there.
I know we have to post it all the time.
And if you want to check out the new website.
Yeah. What? Did you?
The new website's coming soon.
Oh, so that.
And it will be at CanaGamers.com.
That's weird.
So you can go to the website to see the latest show on the website at CanaGamers.com, or you could go see the episodes at episodes.CanaGamers.com, or you could go see the news at news.CanaGamers.com, or you could go see the group at group.CanaGamers.com, or you can go to the fan page, which is new because the old fan page just got changed into a public profile, the new Facebook feature, and that's going to be at fans.CanaGamers.com.
What? I'm gonna check it out.
And all 5. We're done.
We're done?
Yeah.
Can I scrunch you?
No. Wait, no, down. Up.
I scrunch you. Ah!
Did you get
I
it?
scrunch you. Ow! What? There. Now I tickle you. I tickle. Ha ha ha. I tickle you. Ha ha. I tickle. I scrunch.
Oh,